What would your advice be for other companies starting their work with children's rights?
My advice would be to really go for it, because for us it's been a very rewarding journey, and it has really helped us prioritize our corporate responsibility work. Through child rights impact assessments, we've been able to identify completely new areas of impact that our company has outside of child labor, which is really the place where a lot of companies start looking into the issue. And I think it also allows companies to address wider issues of human rights, environment, etc.
What is the business case for children's rights at Millicom?
The business case for child rights at Millicom is really twofold. It is one side looking at the risks, managing the risks, understanding them, and then there's also a lot of opportunities. So on the risk side, as we operate only in emerging markets in Latin America and Africa, there's a high inherent risk of child labor in our markets, both in the distribution of our services, which are prepaid phone cards, or in the supply chain, which is in the electronics manufacturing, like in most ICT companies. So managing child labor, understanding that, working with our suppliers and our distributors is one important part. Also, an important risk that we need to manage, that we have a responsibility to manage, is around child online protection, ensuring that children can be safe online. And that also brings huge opportunities, because if we can empower children to be safe online, they can then really harness all the benefits of the internet for their education, for access to information, for their exercising their civic rights, for their self-expression, for social interaction. And then through mobile technology, we also have other ways of positively affecting child rights. For example, in Tanzania, we have a program with the government and UNICEF on mobile birth registration, where we use our technology to register children who are living in remote regions and get that information to the central databases, and give these children access to identity in that way.
Can you tell us about the children's rights impact assessments that you have conducted in different countries?
Sure. So we started to conduct children's rights impact assessments in 2012 already, when UNICEF first launched their Children's Rights and Business Principles checklist, which was just looking at, it was for all the sectors and looking at all the 10 principles. And that assessment really allowed us to identify material issues for our specific sector. And what we wanted to do after that was to be able to do that kind of assessment in all the different operating countries where we are, 14 of them. So we have been working with UNICEF on a child rights self-assessment, but which is specific to the mobile operator sector. And this assessment tool has just been launched now for consultation, and will be ready in the next couple of months for all operators to use. And it really will allow operators to understand how well they're doing in different areas of risk and opportunity relating to child rights, very quickly identify gaps in their performance, and work on improvement plans.